I am a beginner, so you're gonna be watching a brand new beginner. So I haven't played this game since 2017, which was when it came out, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually double check. So me giving you a noob-friendly explanation of the game is very difficult. But what I can say is it's a game about being a robot, and you attach bits and pieces of you onto you from bits and pieces that you find on the ground. Yeah, October 2017. I think I played this in, like, November 2017. Read game. Cooler. Although this, realistically, the Matrix tile set, probably, is what this is closest to. There's lots of, like, clicky things that you can click on. That is us, that little blue thing. Kind of wish I could zoom in, but can't actually. We attach bits and pieces onto us from stuff that we find on the ground. I want to say there's a hotkey where I can hold down to just see all of the loot on the ground, but yeah, I found the move camera. Or click and hold to move camera around. Interesting. Just gonna have a peek at options for a second here. No, I don't want ASCII mode. Just having a peek, seeing if I'm missing anything that I would like. The game doesn't have any music, so I'm just using my noise machine because it's convenient. Whoa!
Hope you've been keeping well. Excited to see some Cogmind. Also am turning 25 tomorrow and used another year around the sun. Sun with face.
Happy birthday. Well, early birthday, my dude. Cheers, man. And enjoy another. Now, hopefully, you have many more trips around the sun with a face. It's funny that she says sun with a face. And how those bump into each other makes the game. Yeah, no, it's very much a. You will run into different enemies, and they're going to operate completely differently, and it's a matter of working your way through the puzzle of every single one of them. Like, actually, I wonder. Okay, well. Welp. Just trying to think, is there anything I need to look at? The problem with this game that I have is everything is very small, and the background is pitch black, which means everything is almost impossible for me to read. So I can read it, I just have to squint and stare at it and read really slowly, or I'm not going to be able to read anything. So you're gonna have to bear with me. So even like reading this is gonna take me like twice as long as it would in a normal game, because I have to, you know, think way too hard. Oh, create restore point. Okay, so that's saving, I'm assuming, so you can save and load. Shift click on an ally to issue order. Right click on self, robot, item, or machine for info. Okay. Out of sight, pan map. Okay. For hold shift and then click. I already figured that one out. On enemy target, move to fire. Okay. On self to pick up an item. Oh boy. This manual is not an exhaustive description of everything that may happen in the game. Rather, it provides an overview of the core rules necessary for a fundamental understanding of how to play, while also explaining some features that may not be made explicitly known during normal play. As for features that aren't described here, and discovery is all part of the fun. Yes, this is true. Are you asking what kind of game it is, K. Bailey? But I hope that you're doing well, K. Bailey. Also, hi, Jack Narek. But to anybody who wants to know what this game is, it literally is this is the most roguelike you'll play. So it's a procedurally generated, grid-based, turn-based roguelike. Mines spelled check to mines by swapping the E for a D. That's how. Yeah, I mean it's a me type of game. Okay, Bailey. It's a me type of game. It is not recommended for beginners to read through this entire manual, which could be seen overwhelming at first. You really need to know and you need to know that it's covered by automatic tutorial and context help files and basic descriptions, e.g. matter. Yes, okay. You become into an intermediate player without even reading the manual, but then coming back later to fill in any knowledge gaps that could be an important step towards becoming an expert. However, the next section of roguelike is recommended reading for everyone. Well, I know what a roguelike is. So, I mean, death is permanent. Action is played out in a turn-based fashion. If you're coming back from other traditional roguelikes, know that there is also quite a few aspects of Cogmind that may throw you off. For one, the message log has been de-emphasized. It is not necessary to follow. It is not necessary to follow the log to figure out what's going on. Instead, the map provides you with all of the important information. I need to sit up straight. I mean, go. You can watch the stream naked. I won't judge you. I'll keep my pants on, though. Instead, the map provides you with all the important information. When attacking a target, for example, the only truly significant hits are those to the core. So if you hit the core, a little number pops up showing their remaining core integrity. Percent. Okay. Most robots are destroyed by just a couple of core hits. Cogmind also focuses on ranged combat, and the projectile mechanics are unique among roguelikes. Know that attacks will tend to miss a lot unless you design a build focused on accuracy, or do more fighting at close range. Accuracy takes a lot into account, and many factors with which can be read about in the manual. Well, I like how it tells me not to read the manual, and then is like, also, you could read the manual. You're giving me mixed messages here, Mr. Manual. Whoa. So, my mic stand just popped off. Give me a second, I gotta fix this. Like, I literally just bumped it and it fell off. Yeah, unless I check staying safe is much more important than, you know, having fun. Mic stand's just like, too much reading, fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah, pretty much. I fixed it, though. Like, because it just has, like, a clamp on the end, right? I think I bumped it, actually. It says to not read the manual, but now it's telling me to read other things in the manual, so I mean, I'm assuming I shouldn't be. Let's just skim the survival tips section, and then I'm sure we'll be okay. Items. Prefer higher rating parts. First, the number of parts will seem overwhelming. Yes, I remember this. But if you feel the need to compare every detail to decide which you want to keep or use, while the item stat compare. Also, to anybody who's played this, should I just turn on the advanced UI? Because I've played quite a few roguelikes. Should I just turn on the advanced UI, or should I leave that off? What, the collapsing mic stand, Renee? Number of parts will seem overwhelming, especially if you have the need to feel the need to compare everyone to decide which to not to keep them. While item stat comparison info will help here, seeing the red and green numbers after opening for info. For multiple items in a row. If you're having trouble deciding between two items or want to examine all the stats, there's a much faster method. Just compare their ratings. Ratings will appear near the top of the item. Okay. And the number is displayed next to them on the on-map details, making it fairly easy to get a general idea of whether an item is worth it without even opening the info page. All right. You didn't even know there was an advanced UI? I mean, okay. I will look at the advanced. I'll turn it on and then I'll turn it off if I don't like it. Legs are the best form of starter propulsion. Legs are the best form of starter propulsion. Not a sentence I thought I would read today. They move fast enough and have a relatively high integrity. You can salvage spares off. Wait, what? I don't want to salvage my legs off of me. I only have 2 of those. I have a relatively high integrity. You can salvage spare parts off. Enemy grunts are off. Oh, I see. You can salvage spare parts off of enemy grunts fairly easily to avoid using wheels if possible, and generally avoid mixing propulsion since you can't really activate multiple types at once. Anyway. Not important right now. I mean, I like numbers. Numbers are nice, but we'll see. The safest part in the evolution in the propulsion slots. Safest first evolution is 2 propulsion slots, since the extra 2 legs will help block shots. Now, okay, so this is a question that I have for chat. How much clearing should I be trying to do in this game? Should I be trying to kill a lot of things, or should I just be trying to kind of run past shit? Because I actually don't know. A lot of survival tips. Keep a full inventory whenever possible. I'm just skimming this. You need replacements and be destroyed. Okay. Avoid unnecessary combat. Well, that answers that question. It's fun to shoot everything, but you will have a better grasp of the consequences and how to excel at combat and fighting. All right. I mean, it's not saying that these things are not really viable. It's saying these things are harder for new players. Harder for new players does not equal viable. Fight for resources only. That's what I thought, Curry. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. It's been a while. Definitely angry Amazon drone deliverer. Actually, I'm currently angry at the Amazon drone delivery boys because they've been trying to deliver a package for 10 days and it hasn't arrived yet. Normally they just phone me when they're outside and then I go and I get it, but I just keep getting these emails. We tried to deliver your package. It's like, clearly you didn't, because like you haven't, like there's a public like Amazon drop-off point across the street from my apartment. Put it there, but nope. Shoot at the scavengers and once they'll go away. Sometimes this is a good idea even when in the middle of combat. Want to have any loot and salvage left when it's over. Okay. Hacking machines is not too important for beginners, but as you start to get into it, they will be aware that you are fully traced. It is likely units will become dispatched and investigate. I like this. Lowering the difficulty setting is not likely to help teach fundamental strategies, but an alternative approach that would be set to a manual seed. In the options menu would be set to manual seed. I like that. Turning down the difficulty doesn't make you learn the game better. Other tips in both spoiler-free and otherwise, a strategy section of the forums. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I mean, we need matter. We use matter as glue to stick stuff on me, and there's legs here. So I guess we should, you know, play the video game. There's a wheel. Ion engine. We need that to power my legs. There's a small laser. What's the hotkey to just make everything pop up? I know that it exists. Is it space? No. Also, there's the, where's the advanced HUD? We have difficulty set to adventure. All right, yeah, we'll just leave it on adventure. That's fine. I'm actually going to turn that on. All right. Assuming I don't need to confirm anything on that. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's just a toggle. It's not a hold down. Well, I guess I should jump to the matter. Grab the matter. Assault rifle, small laser. Let's glue that to me. Okay, so there's range. Good to know. Ion engine. So I'm assuming I can only have one ion engine, but there's a second one. There's also a storage unit. I need both the legs. Got our first scavenger who's gonna show up and start taking this stuff, I'm assuming. Let's go get that leg. The storage unit. And the other engine. Anything else here that I need? The other laser, probably. Let's just leave the treads then, I suppose. And give me the other leg. Can I not do that? Oh, I see. I clicked the wrong thing. That was the problem. And that's my exit, I suppose. Storage equal good? Yeah, I mean, being able to carry thing, I'm assuming, is good. Yeah, no, Alt or Control shows you something. But no, it's pressing 3 apparently. Is there like a list? I know that there's probably a list of hotkeys. I just haven't seen it yet. Question is, which screen is it in? Shift Alt 0. Show orders. Label hostiles. 1 to 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 pops up icons. Highlight path to cursor. Okay, so it shows where you're going to run to if you hold Alt, Control, and Alt. Okay. Examine look is X. Until overlays is Z. What's that mean? Why does it hold down both of those to highlight where I'm going? Whatever. Just gonna go grab that extra matter. And then they just start digging, which I think is really neat. Like, they just start digging out the underground area, which I think is really cool. The first time I played this, I was absolutely mesmerized just watching them dig everything out. Yeah, I'm figuring out the keys one at a time here, Augur, but thanks. The heck's that mean? I moved like 1 step and then suddenly that appears. Trino reactor. I suppose there's something close by. Let's just move up here and peek around the corner. Long hallways, eh? How do I get the... I guess it was it Z? Ah, that's how. Okay, just right-click. Oh, is that what this is? Okay. I mean, I'm keeping that. So I'm assuming these little white guys are all friendlies. Or like... I mean, are you not right there? Because they're just gray, so. You did an oops. I don't believe I've ever done an oops. See, now that one's hostile. Okay. Because you're just, yeah, you're neutral and then you're hostile. Fun. He's walking. Just out of curiosity. All right, I'm significantly faster than him, I think. So can I just like outwalk him? Walking 120. But for me, it says speed 200. Although apparently we're just sitting here overweight, so you know, because I'm carrying a frickin' extra engine. Yeah, it seems like he just walked away. This seems optimal. Ooh. New toys. Particle cannons? So I'm thinking that the number in brackets is the rating, yeah? I think that door just reopened again? Because I thought it closed? Maybe it's a scavenger. Small visual processing unit, okay. Impulse cannons, eh? Guess I'm just gonna stick to right clicking. I'm just gonna play this as a mouse driven game for now. I'm not gonna worry about the keyboard too much. Well, that's unfortunate. Bastet? I don't believe I've ever actually managed to do that, so. What were you cleaning it with? Unless you're terribly wrong. Weight only counts for what's attached. Oh, really? Not what you carry? But, I mean, maybe I will just, for sake of argument, assume that everything that you are saying is completely correct, because I have no idea. I mean, what am I currently using? I'm actually curious. Okay, so small laser. Shit, compared to what I just, what I'm standing next to right there. So let's just, there. Pick that up, and that up. Rip this off my body. Throw it away, I think I can do that. And equip both these. And throw that away. Let's see if I'm still overweight. No, I want to select me. Movement speed, extremely slow. Yeah, because I'm just like completely overburdened. Is it because of these cannons? Yeah, it seems to be. Is there like a listed weight on any of these? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think it does. I think you're right that it only counts for the stuff that's on you. Because now it's saying that I'm extremely slow when I equip these. That's funny. And now I can basically not move. It's possible it says your legs are inactive. Oh, did I not activate these? How about that? Did that fix it? Let's try this. Ah! There we go. I assumed those would automatically just get activated, but... Alright, well, the more you know. I do like how, like, stacking more shit on your body protects your core more. I miss that mechanic in other games. And then you just chill there. So there was, like, at least one dude in this room, so I'm just gonna go up this way. Terrain scanner? New toy. I don't know what that does. Enables terrain scanning up to a distance of 14 once per turn. Actually, what even is this? Increases visual sensor range by 2. Okay, so that just lets me see further. Increases inventory capacity by 2 small storage unit. Right, okay. I'm assuming I will stop moving if I run into a baddie. Or somebody who wants to kill me. Okay, so we got 4 out of 6 items in my inventory. So let's go. Large matter pod. Increases the matter storage capacity by 150% and also stores surplus collected matter while in inventory, but cannot be accessed for use until attached. Stored matter can also be extracted directly if on ground at current position. Okay. So where do I equip that on me? I'm assuming that would go under utility. I also have a feeling I should go back and grab 2 more legs. Again, not something I said I would say today. Before these engineers come and take them all. Right, no, there was no more legs here. These are all guns. For some reason, I thought that 2 of these were legs. There's more visual processing units. Before it means it's destroyed when you detach it, like the visual processing unit in your case? Oh, for this? That tiny little thingy? Okay, I never would have fucking noticed that. Thank you. Something moved up there. I'm wondering if I should have a combination of different weapons, because like those are medium lasers, but let's pick one of those up. Just kind of have some sort of combination. Oh, there's my exit. A lot more sound effects in this than last time I was playing this. Mining claw. Medium storage. Yes, you please. Don't mind if I do. So now I can carry up to 8 items? I don't know why I would take mining claws. Well, I mean, so matter is the purple stuff, and matter is like the glue that you use to glue bits and pieces onto you. What's the lore here? The goal is go up. The lore is I'm a robot that broke away from the, like, main hive mind, if I'm not mistaken. So we are Cogmind. We are this robot who has gained sentience. If I'm not completely off. But aside from that, I am an absolute fucking noob, so this isn't even like remotely skillful play. No, I don't want to leave the area. I want to walk over because I'm looking for another pair of legs. Explosive trap, eh? Can I not examine the explosive trap? Sad. What is that? I think that's a hacking terminal, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. We've been detected. They're hostile and they're walking towards me. Well, I'm assuming they're walking towards me. Let's see if I can walk away. Yep, they're definitely coming towards me. All right, well, let's just jump into that. Because screw that. Yeah, we are a, air quotes, rogue robot. All right, chat, help me out here. What the fuck should I be doing? I get to apply 2 things. That thing that I was reading earlier recommended increasing propulsion so I can get more legs. We're a rogue bot. Rouge bot. That's what we are. Yeah, we're definitely a rouge bot. A very rougey bot. It doesn't matter if how slow you move if you can kill everything that bothers you. Wouldn't it be better to just run away from shit that can kill me and get to the next stair level? Oh no, that's how my brain goes. I think I'm going to put this into propulsion. Let's put a point into propulsion and a point into utility. And just outrun everything. I don't know. I don't want to go super heavy on the combat stuff currently, I don't think. Usually go with utility. It's kind of why I'm thinking one propulsion, one utility. One propulsion so I can get another leg, and then one utility so I can scan shit. I don't know. We're just in tourist mode, so I just want to run away from shit. I feel like the second I start fighting, I'm just going to die in a fight. All right, so now I have a free propulsion and a free utility slot. Are these weapons? Okay. Maybe I unequip 2 particle cannon and equip 2 mining claw and start digging through walls. I'm assuming that's what I can do with that. Maybe that's what I do. But we'll see. Let's just peek on a corner first. A targeting computer and a something. 2 targeting computer. Let's inch in the general direction of the targeting computers. Some door opened up top that I did not open. Increases non-melee weapon accuracy by 6%. I mean, I don't currently have melee weapons equipped, so. And there's another engineer over there. I do still have a free slot in my inventory, so I suppose I could pick up another one of these and just chuck it if I don't. That door just opened. I think there was a scavenger down there, though. Your inventory is also your body, yeah. I never played Breath of the Wild, so maybe not the best comparison for me, personally. Uh-oh, there's a trooper. Wonder how dedicated to killing me is gonna be. Looking for doors opening. Don't see any. So I'm assuming that trooper fucked off, but I don't really know. So, excavator and a surf. Yeah, so this is something I don't know anything about. So I'm assuming that's just a % chance that whatever I hit goes off. Any way to like examine what these do without actually activating them? Query system for current alert level. So I could ping this and it'll say how alert they are of me, I assume? Current alert level is low security. Okay. I mean, I assumed as much as I'm not currently getting shot to death. That door just made noise. That door just made noise again. I'm going to avoid this. Something just made noise up here. Let's dip over here. Hey! Alright, well... Like, I have no idea. Rating summarizes the robot's overall effectiveness in combat situations. That seems really low. Like, I have a feeling we could probably kill this thing. Just walk away. Seems to be following me. Blast it? Well, I didn't really want to blast it next to that, because I don't know if shit's gonna blow up. Now, is base hit my chance to hit? The 92% right there, I'm assuming? Did that do anything? Certainly didn't seem to. Unless I'm doing something wrong, that doesn't seem particularly effective. Yeah, I seem to just be heating up. Is that really doing anything to this thing? Like right now I'm feeling like it's just not doing anything. And now I'm overheating. There's a combat log if you hit F5 or F8. Particle cannon hit. Okay, so I am hitting it. I'm just super duper overheating right now. My engine's overheating, my everything's overheating. All my guns are disabled too. Alright, I'm just going to swap this out for a mining claw, which I think is a melee weapon. And activate that. And just bump into him. That seemed pretty effective. I'm not a fan of those particle cannons. I'm sure they're actually just fine, but I'm going to just go with mining claws. So I picked up the matter, he dropped a tread, armor plating, and a particle cannon. So I'm going to pick up the armor plating. See if I can equip that. No free slot. I'm assuming that's a utility? Where does that go? Yeah, it's a utility. Okay. So yes, theoretically I could remove the targeting computer, because that, you know, is only for ranged weapons, and then put the armor plating on. Alright. Sure. And then just let the little scavengers do their job, I guess. Ooh, new toys. Hopefully I'm not playing too slowly. I get the impression from, you know, watching roguelikes myself is that people like watching people just have no fucking idea what they're doing. But since we are learning, tips are welcome as well. Just don't like straight up backseat shit. Like if you're just gonna be like, oh, you did that wrong, that's not really welcome, but you're more than welcome to just throw tips into the chat. All right. Especially things like, there's a combat log, if I've obviously not found it. Combat log. Hello. Now, did you just kill whatever that was, or are you shooting at me? I'm not sure if he just shot me or not. I'm just gonna wait a few turns, see what he does. Sometimes the fun part is when things go wrong. Yeah. Oy vey, we're getting surrounded. Just gonna back up. Not really a huge fan of the whole dispatching for reinforcements. Well, there goes my armor. Let's just continue to walk away. What's the alert level? It's still low security, even though, like, they supposedly just called for reinforcements. Move out of my way, Robit. Seems to be just scavengers over here. VTOL module. Explain. Oh, it's a flight unit. Okay. I'm right about one thing, Cooler, and that's your art's pretty good. Well, there's more armor plating. What's that? Storage unit? Ooh, a large storage unit. I feel like I should also swap out this ion engine, because this ion engine seems to have no integrity left, so I'm actually gonna power you down, throw away that ion engine, grab the new one, turn it on. Leaving. Well, we're getting surrounded. Duck back into the doorway. Did a pretty good hit on this guy. Think. Core exposure, 39%. Well, let's see if I can close the gap on you. He's just breaking shit. This might be it for me. Not all that effective, clearly. Well, I lost one of my 2 legs. Well, there's 3. Oh, do I actually need to, like, click the matter to pick it up? Oh, I see, I'm at maximum matter. Pick up that leg and throw it into my stuff. Turn it on. What else did you drop? Ion engine. Ooh, a heatsink. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like you hit once and then you alt hit. Does this game follow the direction of the more legs you have, the faster you go, or is it carrying capacity? Carrying capacity seems to be the storage units, which are a separate thing that you equip. And the more shit you have equipped, the less core exposure you have, and your core is what you take damage to when you get hit. If any of that makes sense. Pick up that heatsink. Pick up that other ion engine, because I've gotten a damaged ion engine. I guess they did too. Oh, come on. You know what? Screw this direction. I'm gonna go the other way. Because there's just like, you know, kind of a group of dudes right there that I'd really rather not deal with. Although, I do have a heatsink now. Where does this go? I'm assuming that's a utility. I'm assuming the heatsink's a utility. So if the heatsink is a utility, then... Okay, so if the heatsink's a utility, then yeah, I'm not gonna have a open spot for it. Hey. There's 2 of them. Here I was just kind of hoping that... I was just kind of hoping that they would have gotten past me by now. Alright, well I seem to have robitified them to death, so that's good. There's another leg, so that's handy. And another leg, which is also handy. No, actually, it's footy, not handy. My apologies. Throw that up there. Turn you on. Let's chuck you, because you're all busted up. Turn you on. Pick up the matter. I'm way stronger than I thought I was. Maybe I think my problem is I'm too used to playing like I'm too used to playing like games where you're super fragile like this. Small laser? I mean, I could take the mining claw and a small laser. Why not? You know what? Yeah. Let's just go with the two. Well, yeah. Let's just go with the two small lasers for now. Okay. Well, I mean, without the small laser, just with the two mining claws, because we're about to run into these guys. Oh, Evie. What'd you drop? An aluminum leg and just a normal ion engine. Let's see if that guy comes to me. Wait, I backed up. It says the mercenary was destroyed. Who? Alright, well. Could also duck over here. There he is. That's what I was looking for. Gotcha at the corner. What is this? Another leg? Well, I definitely don't need these treads. So, let's pick up that leg. It's more like a robot-themed nightmare, like after Katamari Damacy. I don't know if that's a robot-themed nightmare necessarily. There's a terminal up there. Reinforcements seem to be coming from the left side of the map, so he says that, and there's one in front of him. Ooh, heavy pulse gun. That sounds powerful. So I'm assuming kind of just want to pick up these heavy pulse guns and just shoot them. I have a feeling he's going to call for reinforcements, isn't he? Let's remove one of my mining claws. Grab this. 67%. All right, I like that gun. I think I'm gonna stick with the off melee. I like that. Just that pew pew pew. That's pretty good. I like that one a lot more. Let's say fuck these stupid particle cannons that I picked up. Pick up the more of these pulse guns. And I also threw away that mining claw when I didn't actually intend to. Hi, Cog. I'm blind. All right. What do we have here? Just the matter. Another large ion end. I'm assuming that LGT means large. Unless it means like low gravity trauma. Ooh, what are you? Rocket launcher and a red thing? Oh. Repair terminal. Scan component. Repair my leg. Cool. Light means light. Ah, okay. LGT means light. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I guess I've been detected. So I should stop preparing my shit. Part-time mechanic? I don't know what that means. Did I just get an achievement or something? Yes, I did just get an achievement. Apparently only 43% of players have repaired their robot in a repair station. Okay. I mean, it wasn't that challenging. I feel like I should... Wait, what? It ripped my leg off to repair it. I have to pick it back up afterwards? Not okay with that. Refit fills your slots in a pinch. Wait, what? Refit? I don't believe I've seen a refit thing. Is estimated time of completion. Okay. I thought it was like Ethereum token counter. Oh. Now it's counting down up there. Oh, okay. So it was repairing my ion engine, but because I got up and left, I didn't get the full repair in. I'm gonna go grab this matter real quick. Scavengers are picking stuff up. I'm sorry, what? I really wish that those would stay up longer. Signal interpreter, eh? Whenever a door opens, I freak out. What's this? I'm seeing these icons down at the bottom. I don't know what they mean. What does it mean? It's the terminal icon down there. Oh, so refit just like gives you stuff for every single one of your slots? Brick of clay? If I'm understanding what you're saying correctly. Let's go around the trap. Interesting. So I can, the alert level is now only a 50% chance to check instead of what it was before. Or just opened. Oh, there we go. Got a hostile. Just a scout, fortunately. Not a high chance to hit, though. Can't even, because wall in way. There's my exit. It's a hover unit, light iron engine, damaged hover unit, signal interpreter, nothing else it seems. Yeah, I figured that. All right, well, I get 2 more points. So let's put another thing into utility. And another thing into propulsion. Tells you what is down the stairs when you're next to him. Yeah, because I know that this game has multiple routes, right? I don't know. I'm just learning, so I'm expecting to die. So I'm just, you know, kind of barreling ahead and see how much we can see. I mean, it's not like I expect to get anywhere close to a air quotes successful run on my first run, but I don't even know how long a run in this game is. It could be like a 4-day long marathon for all I know. I don't believe I've watched a full run through of this game. Not recently anyway. A couple of years ago, yeah. Can't get comfortable today. You know those days where like normally you're super comfy in your chair, but like you just can't get comfortable in your chair? That's me today. Don't quite know why. In 7 or 8 hours? Okay. Yeah, no, we're not going to get anywhere close. That's actually a little bit long for me. I like games that are like 5 hours tops, but multiple days is a bit... It's part of the reason I don't play Tome so much. It's because it's just... Everything in that game takes so fucking long. Pouring more coffee. So, taking a sec. It might be longer or shorter now. I'm actually kind of curious about a thing. Just because I'm bloody curious. I looked it up on how long to beat out of just curiosity to see if anybody had it, and there is no times. There's 5 people that are playing it, but nobody submitted a time, which I think is funny. You don't think you've made it more than halfway? Yeah, well, I mean, I don't expect to win. Oopsies. Note to self, arrow keys do move you for some strange reason. I didn't expect them to, but they did. For some reason, I was expecting the arrow keys to move the camera, not me. Forced yourself to finish it? I mean, that was a mistake. Was it a good burger, at least? Minigun. I like the sound of that. I triggered a shock trap. The floor emits a surge of raw power. Maybe I now have unlimited power. Courtesy of floor. There's a pest. The heck's a pest? Swarmer. Oh, that's lovely. Size small. Flying. It's running cool. It's 50% core exposure. He weighed too much now. That's the worst. I don't know if he saw me. How do I know if the enemies see me? If they get the little exclamation point, does that mean that they've seen me? Because I don't believe I saw that. What was that? It was a shield generator. Seems helpful. Is that melee? Special weapon. Plasma cutter. Heat transfer medium. Mining claw upgrade? It doesn't say it's melee though. I mean, mining claw states it's a slashing weapon. Whereas this just says it's a special weapon, so I don't fucking know. I don't know. All of these stats are new. Like, when I first played this, it just had these. Okay. Well, that answers that question of did they see me? I mean, Mining Claw only has single range. Oh shit, they're behind me. Not thrilled about this. Not thrilled about that. Good thing I got an extra engine. Can also throw my extra leg that's just in my inventory into there now. Just have assault rifles. Alright, well, let's just hope that that was all of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, they're hovering. I guess that's why my chance to hit on them is so low, is because they're hovering, right?
Bring out your dead!
What makes you say I'm dead, though? Let's just make a run for it, maybe? Well, they just seem to be leaving. Well, I got one of them. I would really, 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 really like some of these lasers and weapons off the ground. There's miniguns, and there's the plasma cutters. So I'm thinking, can also chuck the terrain scanner in there. What else did you drop? Too much to read all at once. Pick up the minigun, plasma cutter, and walk away. Okay, well, I'm disappointed. They can't trigger their own traps, I don't think. You weren't supposed to send that yet? Oh, did you just, like, have it on? You just, like, had it on the ready to go? I mean, you know, it's just, what's the word? Early onset command sending. No, that's not the word, not what I'm looking for here. Premature command sending? We'll workshop it. We'll figure it out. Enables terrain scanning up to a distance of 14 per turn. Ooh. Don't really... Okay, so I'm just, like, ducking down behind this wall. Chucking the impulse gun. Grabbing a minigun. Turning her on. Did that not turn you on? Well, I mean, Mining Claw is melee, obviously. So let's dunk back down here. Throw the plasma cutter in place of the Mining Claw. Just like looking at this. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Damage down at the bottom. I mean, the Mining Claw is way more effective than the plasma cutter. Damage-wise. It doesn't... It's hard to tell if this is an upgrade, even if close. Get more knees, mount knives on your knees, kick enemy. Yeah, see, I like this strategy. this is my kind of strategy right here. My concern, though, is my ion engine's a little raggedy here. Like 4 out of 40 integrity. Let's just... Well, that got him. Now you come around the corner, please. Only dropped 2 legs, too. It's all about legs, you know? I like that minigun. I'm gonna go get another one of those. I need 2. Hell yeah. Alright, hold on. First, you right there, scavenger. Step away from my legs. I need these legs. Gonna go over here. Let's see if we can get us a meat. God dang it. That's a really crappy hit chance. Thermal will make them overheat. Yeah, I mean, generally that's what I would assume heat weapons would do because we're robots and heat seems to be a big deal. No free slot. My ass. Make a free slot. Well, that was a good miss. 67% hit chance. I only shot on him a bit. Let's just walk away. Is there limited ammunition at all? I'm not seeing any if there is. Oh, got him. Oh, matter is your ammo? Okay. Yeah, I see that. I mean, matter seems to be pretty easy to come by, at least at the current period of time. So, how do I turn it off and then turn it on to use it? Seems easy enough. I still like this just get more knees and then strap knives to the knees plan. This seems like a pretty foolproof plan. How have you not died yet? There you go. Ooh, a large nuclear or a light nuclear core. I'm gonna swap over to this, well, maybe not swap to, but get ready to swap to a nuclear core? Screw this extra ion engine. Let's grab that nuclear core. I'm not going to equip it yet, though, I don't think. That's not a lot of integrity, though. Although I could theoretically repair it. I don't know how common repairs are, but I found one last floor, so it can't be too uncommon. What's the purple thingy? Let's find out what's the purple thingy. Something's real loud here. Insert component. Plasma cutter? Analyze plasma cutter. What does that do? Like, what did I just do? Because it tells me that I've downloaded the schematic. Do I now have the ability to craft it or something? Okay. Well, I mean, they've tracked me or something. Schematics can be downloaded at can be downloaded at fabricators to build something. View all schematics in possession and via the status screen. I don't know where the status screen is, but that's good to know. Well, there's my stairs. Don't know if I should dive into those or not, but... It's an alarm trap. Ooh, that looks like a lot of upgrades. That also looks like upgrades. I see a nuclear core and other things. Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw away some of these legs and equip my in inventory legs. So I can have some more space. Heavy armor plating. Shock absorption system. Medium reactive plating. Enables kinetic damage resistance. 30% no stack. Okay. Enables explosive damage resistance. No stack. Hardened armor plating. Sorry about the yawn. Like I said, I'm tired today. Arm. I guess I should, it's a lot of mass in comparison to, like, everything else here. Yeah, that too. Well, 2 utility slots thing. Shield generator, I'm assuming that takes up a utility slot. See, that I want. I want that shotgun. Because screw this plasma cutter. Take that shield generator and that shotgun. Chuck the plasma cutter. So now I got a minigun and a shotgun. That seems like a solid little combo. Let's chuck out that power unit. Pick this up. And now we have a light nuclear core. Because we're not, you know, thick enough to carry a heavy nuclear core. What was that? Big yellow thing popped up and immediately disappeared. Definitely didn't read what it said. Like, how much do I want to be exploring these zones? Do I want to be trying to explore more, or should I just be trying to, like, get to the stairs and get to the next area? Hold on. I'm just adjusting my chair. No, I know to turn the core on. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get comfortable. My chair has 5 billion levers on it. I'm trying to figure out what combination of levers will actually make me comfortable today. Also, Wapla, you popped in like 10 minutes ago and I totally didn't see you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. 5 billion, yeah. About 5 billion. Approximately. I mean, it's a rough estimation. It could be 4.861 billion. Energy warning. Right, yes. That's the turn on the core button. There we go. Now we're getting the power back. Alerts can carry on to the next floor. Noted. You know, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I think I'm going to put another point into power. And another point into utility. And I think that we're going to kind of say screw the combat stuff. Because I have a feeling if I start diving into combat a whole bunch right now, I'm just going to die. That's my current assumption. Is that if I worry too much about combat, we're just going to die. Also, according to the achievements, this is the factory. So, trying to see, where does it actually say what floor I'm on? I'm sure it does. I don't see it anywhere. We don't seem to be running into problems with heat too much. Where does the shield generator go? Shield generator goes right there. It doesn't use too much power. We can just leave that on. Actually, does this generate a bunch of heat or anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. Above your evasion? I don't know. The only reason I say is because I've totally lost track of what floor I'm on and how long I've been in this run. I'm not familiar with that, Taigo. This is one of these games where it's like, I know that I'd love this game if I put the time in to actually learn it. So, because of that, it's been on the to-do list for a while. You start at -11? Oh, and now I'm at -7. Maybe that's how deep underground I am. Oh, I see. Yeah, this. LOC. To me, LOC stands for level of consciousness. So, like... Nuclear core. Oh, come on. I wish that those would stay hovering up, like, for another 4 seconds, so I didn't have to hit the button. Advanced targeting computer. How many slots does that take up? Just one utility slot? I mean, I kind of would like that, but maybe swap the small storage unit for it. Time required is just, I mean, that's why you watch them, right? Because, like, you watch me play all of those games. Like, literally every game I play is difficult game, but when you put time into it, it's best game ever, right? You never have enough utility slots. I seem to be leaning in the same direction. Because, like, combat so far, at least from what I've played, doesn't seem to be something I want to dig into right away. What I really want to... It's like, I can figure out combat in a roguelike. Like, combat's never going to be that difficult for me. What's different about this game is the utility stuff, right? It's the underlying systems of the game that I need to figure out. What's MIC mean? I know LGT means light and HIV, so I'm guessing that's like medium? Mic. Micro? I'm sure it's explained somewhere. I don't know. Oh, I see. Micronuclear core. You're right. Micronuclear core. So I'm assuming these are lighter? Also, for anybody who's just tuning in, because I've noticed a couple follows have come in recently, I played this back when it launched into early access in 2017 for like 15 hours and got some serious eye strain, but enjoyed it. So this is basically like a first-time playthrough. Even though it's not technically a first-time playthrough, it's basically a first-time playthrough. So I'm just like, you know, you were guessing? I mean, you guessed right, my dude. Fucking easy indeed. Are there custom tile sets for it? This is a tile set. The game comes with 2, actually. It comes with this and then just plain ASCII. I don't know if there's custom ones. There might be. I have not looked. Although the game does come with like 20-something built-in fonts, which I think is really nice. Yeah, there's also like all of these like font sizings and things, which is nice. Yeah, 18x11 bold is the one I'm using. Like, the fact that there's all these different ones is nice. Is F3 what turns on ASCII? Yeah, there you go. That's your other tile set. So you can tell people you play the Matrix. I mean, I think this whole game is pretty readable once you turn off the all caps font. I think that the all caps font is impossible to look at. I will also say that I think that the colorblind option is like a mandatory for me. I don't know about other people, but like if I turn off the colorblind mode, like and I'm not even colorblind, like to be clear. But if I turn off colorblind, where did it go? Colorblind option? Did that actually do it? Yeah, the second I turn off colorblind, there's certain things that just show up in certain colors that it's just like, that doesn't look right. But I'm not seeing any right there in that screen. But I've definitely like for me, colorblind is like mandatory basically. Label supporter items. Displays the alpha supporter attributes below the info. Okay. I definitely want inventory auto sorting on. Now I'm just like fiddling with menus. All right. So I'm sitting on these micro friggin' nuclear cores. I'm assuming they produce less heat. Nope, they produce the same amount of heat. What about power? I see no reason to switch to these. +9 supply versus plus. Oh, that actually no. Okay, so they do bring in more power. And also chuck that ion engine. Let's pick these up. Anything else I do not need? Probably not going to use that mining claw again, but definitely not going to use that plasma cutter again. Definitely not going to use the heavy pulse gun again. I'm trying to like resort things to figure out if I can pull that small storage unit out, because I think I can. Yeah, that brings me down to 8 slots. And I can put that little targeting computer in there. Chuck the small storage unit until I find a large storage unit. Chuck the power core and grab the micro and the other micro. The energy filter? Reduces energy cost of firing a weapon by 30%. That seems helpful. Although I should actually pull out this targeting computer and put in this one. That's what I should do. And pick up the advanced targeting computer. There we go. ASCII looks better, you think? I mean, they look actually about the same to me. I don't really see much difference, to be completely blunt with you. They look about the same. But one thing I do prefer about the tile set over the ASCII is weapon types or item types are different colors, whereas this, they're actually like different sprites. I don't know. I think I like just, like if they were more like based on color, I think I would like the ASCII more. But I don't know. I think they both look good. I'm just gonna probably be swapping pretty frequently. It's like this is like scanning mode, and then this is just like what I'm gonna just play in. Makes you squint less for some reason. This whole game makes me squint all the time, nonstop. So like maybe I just don't have the comparison there. As I slowly crawl forward. Energy filter, heavy particle. I didn't like the light particle cannon. The hell's that? Oh, it's a hover unit. Okay. Advanced signal interpreter. Reduces cost of firing a weapon, once again. Which I already have one of. You know, I have this problem, chat. Whenever I play this game, I just really want to turn it off and play Aliens RL. Just because the UI in this game looks so similar to Aliens RL. Fancy ion cannon. Although I bet you I could probably play this game like Aliens RL. Uh-oh. Alarm trap. Let's walk away from that. Just because of how wide these hallways are, I have a feeling if I get hit in here, I'm in trouble. You didn't see anything. They probably saw everything. They didn't have the little exclamation points above their head, though, so. Do you ever have that with a game chat where, like, a single visual element just reminds you so much of another game that it just makes you want to play that other game? This seems dangerous. There's a Gauss cannon. Mech Warrior intensifies. I don't think they've noticed me. I feel like I'm safe. Oh, is that what the blue F is? There's a baddie in there. Maybe I can duck down in and in from the top side. Don't mind Rogue Katamari Damacy robot just like rolling up, picking up a cannon and walking away. Don't mind me. Just throwing out a little mining laser, picking up a Gauss cannon. Is there like a direct comparison screen? Rating. Okay, so I should swap these out. It's this administrator down there. Don't mind me just like chucking this minigun out of my inventory. You didn't see anything. I'm not being even remotely suspicious. I'm just going to walk away. Don't mind me. Yeah, there. Don't mind me. All right. Hey, you mind me. That's hello. How are you there, boss? I'm just sneaking over towards this fabricator. Oh, hello. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Do I just fucking blow his head off or pretend like I'm friendly? Yeah, no, I know I need to turn the gauze on. I hadn't turned it on yet because I was trying to just sneak into the side room. It gives me, it's, okay, so when I last played this game, the only sound effects it had, if I remember correctly, was the UI sounds and the, like, picking up and equipping and blowing stuff up sounds. A lot of these, like, ambient sounds in the environment were not here. And this kind of gives me, like, fucking Caves of Cud vibes. Well, he's gone, so that's a... Hey, look, an extra leg. She's got legs. All right, well, I've got, like, way too many mini nuclear cores, so... Let's just chuck one of these mini nuclear cores, said nobody. And, dip down here. Pick that up. Dip out here. I'm going to remove one of these. I just want to go to the fabricator to find out how that shit works. That's all I want to do. You get activated. Aw, man. I was going to say there's no door, but turns out there was one. Is this way to turn her to? Ah, jeez, he saw me. Also a swarmer. Well, that's like, there's like 3 of them. I just broke a wall, I think. Yeah, I took the wall out. Heads up, chat, investments are open. Got an auto gun. Those don't seem super threatening. Just gonna step back onto that matter, though. Step forward. Jesus. Alright, I do need this matter. Don't really need their bits and pieces. Scared because that door there just opened? Ooh. I feel like this is a zone that you come to get geared out. I may be incorrect, but that's just my assumption based on what I've seen. Man, that's a 55% chance to load a schematic. Kind of want to do it just to, because there's probably an achievement associated with it. Let's just try building it. This is probably a bad decision. I just want to do it. All right, so that's going to be kind of a long construction, but we could pop back here once it's done. I wonder if that's going to make a bunch of noise when it's complete. What the fuck is a kinaccelerator? Increases ballistic gun and cannon minimum damage by 30%, but cannot increase it beyond the weapon's maximum. Huh. All right. Out of curiosity, how many people in chat play this game right now? Like, or play this game from time to time? Like, how many people here own this game? Because this is a game that, like, people ask me to play on, like, a weekly basis. I'm really curious about how many people watching the stream right now have or play this game. Because I have a question. Is there anything that you think I should be doing particularly different when it comes to learning this? Or am I going about this the right way? Just playing slowly and fucking probably dying soon. I don't like how the camera sometimes moves when I don't really expect it to. I'm gonna chuck out the shoddy, I think, and take this guy. Where's the range on this? 16. What's the range on this? 22. No, that's a range of 12. Okay, well, I'm gonna chuck out this thing. I kind of like how you can like get something fabricating and then just saw it off. What do these like little lines mean here? Heavy what? Can't examine it. I need more matter. Okay, what the fuck's a heavy flail? That looks like, like melee, I suppose? Energy use? Oh. You know, small thing for me, I really wish I could just have all of this on one. I just want to see all of that shit at once. But should I break these scavengers to get their matter? It's a weird sentence to ask. That's more of a rhetorical question. I'm not really expecting an answer on that one. Shock absorption. Wait, what did that say? It's another one of the micronuclear cores. Bunch of hover units. I have a feeling like hover units would probably be my favorite way to do this, just being super quick. Oh, excellent. This will give you a shorthand summary of stuff relevant for a specific part. I like this a lot more, but I don't know what any of that information means. Like, what the fuck does M6 mean? Or S10? Or is that a 5? I had to squint and lean forward. That is definitely an S. This is what color my blind mode plus a font looks like. I'm not actually colorblind, but I find that colorblind modes are almost always easier to see. Keyword there is almost. Haha, I did get an achievement for making a thing at the fabricator. Cool. I use achievements in games like this as like a checklist, especially if there's a lot of like achievements for doing small things. I use it as like a checklist. It's like I look at the most common achievements and try and do those things. Utility builds are a good way to learn. I'm kind of thinking about just swapping over to all like the hovercraft bits and just being speedy and running away from shit. Because I'm assuming that like hover makes you run away quickly and effectively, right? And these are all hover units. There's also a hacking suite over there. That seems fun. Mass 6 and energy 10. So since I'm totally just learning to anybody just tuning in, feel free to like yell at me with tips, but don't like directly spoil things. So, you know, don't say like that elevator will kill you if you go down that and shit. But like if I ask questions, please help. Because I'd rather you guys assist than me just open a wiki, because me just staring at a wiki is just like, duh, and not actually like, you know, being an entertaining stream. I am thinking about just swapping over to hover, though. Because, like, these aluminum legs are fine, but I could just be, like, a floating hover turret. Speaking of hover turrets, have you guys seen that footage of, like, that dude flying around New York in a drone? This has nothing to do with anything, but... Because he looks like a fucking Spider-Man villain. Like, legit. Look, dude looks like the green fucking goblin. Hold on, just let me find this image. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. It looks like the green fucking goblin. Also, hi, Stowe. This is a game about being a robot that is, like, trying its best to imitate Katamari Damacy and roll everything into itself. And then getting horribly murdered by other robots. And then learning a little bit and doing it again. It's a traditional roguelike, so it's a turn-based game. I am this thing in the middle, or if I press this... Which button? What was the button? Or did I tab out? Yeah, I see. If I press this button, I'm the little blue ass symbol. And we glue stuff to ourselves and hopefully kill things. Hover will probably struggle to support your current rate. Yeah, that's why I'm asking if I should switch to hover. Like what? Like I guess if I were to switch to hover, I would need to like chuck out most of what's on me, I'm assuming. On a drone, technically. Yeah, no, this game's aesthetic is incredible. This game has some really good gifs of like stuff exploding and whatnot. But we use matter as ammunition and to glue stuff onto ourselves. The more stuff we have glued onto ourselves, the less exposed our core is, and the less damage we take to our core, the less we die immediately when stuff looks at me and breathes on me. I do want that hacking suite, though. Where's the hacking suite at? I think the hacking suite's over there. So I think I'm going to try and get that, and I also need to, like, collect that matter. So maybe, like, let's loop back around into this room. Might as well check this room since it's here. Another micronuclear core. Another shock absorption system. If you lose like one part, oh, because you just like collapse to the ground and just die. So there's those nuclear cores that I made, which I think is kind of neat. There's the heavy particle cannon. That's the hacking suite that I want, so. Which I'm not going to be able to use until I end the floor, because I don't really want to take anything off of me if I don't need to. There we go. Lots of matter. Oh. Well, screw you, Informer. You're a watcher, small and hostile. Doesn't seem to be a swarmer, though, so I guess it's not going to just, like, spread and kill all of us immediately? I'm assuming? But, you know, who can say? Although I don't think he's seen me, so let's just walk away for a second. Did he just leave? Aha! Get out of here! Robot left. Excellent. I'm assuming he's going to come back, but let's go grab that hacking suite. No free slots, duh. Well, I'm going to need that leg. So let's just chuck the heatsink out. Pick up the hacking suite and get outie. Prototype power core. It's blinking. This is an unidentified prototype. Attaching it before a proper analysis will identify its functions, but also carries a risk of negative side effects if it's a faulty version. So I guess I have to take that to an analysis unit and scan it then? That would make some sense. Like the one that we found earlier. How often are those things terrible? Because usually those are kind of if-then attempts. Yeah, I saw no transmission call for reinforcements, so clearly I don't seem to be much of a threat. Green? Is that just a... Oh, there's a stasis trap. I'm just going to back out of this, because that seems dangerous. Just an engineer. Trust me, I'm an engineer. What the fuck just happened here? Well, I don't need all of these micronuclear cores. As much as I'd love to just run around with a bunch of nuclear power plants on me. I'm gonna take the prototype power core for funsies. Ooh, what's this? That's repair, right? Yeah. I'm gonna walk away from the Guardian. All these little pogbots go around picking up the power cores that I keep throwing away. Heavy laser. I like the sound of that. Ah, I can scan component. Meaning... Ooh. I think I'm going to rip this shield generator off me and put that hacking suite on me. I don't know what the hacking suite does, but we'll find out. Pick the shield generator back up. Jump back into this. Ah, that gives me an extra 10%. That's not much. From 50 to 60, though. Not bad. Although I also don't know, like, what happens if we fail this roll? Do we fail to scan the unit, or does security get alerted? Because it's like chance of detection, right? Because I just want to scan this. Let's try it. Why is it not on the list? What? Is it because I clicked the wrong thing? I suppose I can't scan them then. Never mind. I need a scanalyzer, not a repair station. Then why does it say scan component, not repair component? Because I figured that it would do that, but regardless, I still want to repair my medium storage unit because I haven't found any more storage yet. How long until you repair that? Ah, I see. There we go. Repair medium storage unit. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Yeah, it's 2 hack attempts, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop doing this because I think I've screwed it up. Yeah, it should be called like something else, not scan, because it specifically states on this, right? And this is why I was assuming I could do this from the repair station. Like, I'm guessing that you guys are wrong. But the reason I assumed I could do this from the repair station is because it states that I need to scan it, right? Oh, it needs proper analysis. Okay, well, proper analysis and scanning, very similar wording in my opinion. But that's fine. I mean, another thing it could do instead of that is just be a little bit more specific about what kind of station I need. But I guess I'm shooting this Guardian now. Ouch. That hurt my leg. Lord. It's okay, I got an extra. My poor leg. Drop the small matter pod. Ion engine. Shock trap. I just want the matter, dude. Okay. You saw me. Can't have that, can we? Those letters are tiny? Yep, and I've made the font bigger. Like, everything in this game is tiny and requires squinting. And I've got, like, it set as readable as possible. So, we're doing our best here. To be fair, when the game first launched, it only had 1 font, which was also all caps and an awkward, like, sci-fi font. The game now has, like, 30 fonts, which makes reading a lot easier. I still don't like the coloring, but nothing I can really do about that, I don't think. Same operation in the proper station is also called scan. Okay, fair enough. It's nice to know that you're siding with me on this one, Lorenz Forces. I mean, it's fine now that I know. I just need to find the right station, that's all. Without changing the overall font size of the UI? Yeah, I mean, dev's got a lot of reasoning why you can't do that. But, yeah. I mean, I've always felt that, like, the fonts in this game could just be bigger. Like, this is a game that the visuals will always make it not my most played game, you know? Right? Like, in order for a game, like, Jupiter Hell's font size is about perfect for me, right? It's like big fucking bold letters that are super clear and obvious. I can make Dwarf Fortress's fonts right for me. This is like, I like big bold fonts that are thick and easy to read. All of the fonts in this game are thin. Like, this is the boldest font I could find in the fonts list. So, now is that a Scanalyzer? Ah, it's a Scanalyzer. Okay, well, we found a purple one. I don't know what that is. What? Deuterium engine? Is that better than my micro power core? It's really hard to tell, like, what is a better power supply for what you're currently using. Just the big letters, the terminus caps font. I can't do all caps though. I cannot do all capitals. Like if it's all like if it's what I'm thinking of. Where's the actual like fonts button? You're thinking like this one? Cause like that's awful. Like no. But like And then there's like Cogmind. Like this is kind of what the font looked like at launch, was this weird thing. It's like, how am I supposed to read any of that? I don't know. Like this game has a brilliantly awesome looking style to the point where like it's style over usability for me. No, I can't find the one I had before. And that one's all right actually, but if this one was more bold, I'd like it more. I think that's the one that you were saying that you liked, Terminus bold. Yeah, I can't use that. Everything's too close together. I can't tell letters from one another. 18x11. See, this actually has like decent spacing between the letters to where I can actually like identify individual letters. So I'm gonna stick with this one. You can't read the Cogmind font at all. Okay, so I'm not the only person who can't read that fucking font at all. But anyway, let's jump into the Scanalyzer. That is low, but let's try it. I want to scanalyze the prototype core, even if it kills me. So let's scanalyze it. Failed. Okay, catastrophic failure. Firewall rerouted. Let's try it again. Schematic downloaded. All right, what is it? It's an nuclear core. So instead of a MIC nuclear core, it's an nuclear core. An ENH nuclear core. Enhanced. Okay. I was like, that's what that says to me, ENH. It's kind of a meh sound. Minus the M. Also, Adra, it's good to see you, by the way. Thanks for swinging by. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with fonts and playing a confusing game. Oh, no, totally. I mean, like, I have a shit ton of respect for this game. Even if I'm like, about the way some things look. Like, I do wish some things were clearer. Nuclear core is the best kind of nuclear core. I do love how quickly the achievements show how few people make it particularly far into games like this, because it's just like, the achievement that I just got for scanning this item, safety first, only 10.3% of people have scanned an item. It's like incredibly fast. It's funny. All right. I'm assuming this is better than my MIC nuclear core, so I'm gonna chuck that out and have an enhanced nuclear core. That is a lot of power. I just went from like, I was plus 14 and plus 17 with 2 to plus 26. That's less power. Ooh, I'm gonna walk away. Suspicious activity. Okay, so they are dispatching security here because of me causing suspicious activity. I mean, I am very suspect, and I'm also very active, so all this checks out. Plasma cannon? Sounds fancy. Let's get rid of the arc projector and pick up the plasma cannon. That's a lot of heat that the thing generates, but yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Ooh. Cooling system. This is a cooling system, I know this. You know, I can't wait for in the future when somebody's making a movie like Jurassic Park and they just use this game as the hacking screen. Prototypes are usually very good. Gotcha. That's kind of what I figured when I saw it. I was like, oh, it's a prototype unit that could be dangerous. Gotta grab that. Oh, come on. Still reading, game. Well, there's a medium storage unit. Means I should probably grab that. Does that? Oh, it's a recalibrator. I read that as a defibrillator. 0.7% chance each turn to restore a broken part. Attached or in inventory, Functionality. Interesting. Unable to repair alien technology. Oh, that's useful. Glad that we got that one out of the way. That's what I'm looking for, the medium storage unit. To swap out that medium storage unit. Also grab this calibrator. Wait, what spoilers? What did the game give me that's spoilers? Honestly, if the game is telling me something, is that really a spoiler? I mean, if the game is talking about alien technology, I'm pretty sure that's the game trying to inform me of something, because I took the time to read some flavor text. Matter filter? That filter don't matter. Move out of my way, you damn robot. Jesus. Hard light generator? So what the fuck's a matter filter? Advanced forest salt cannon. That sounds dangerous. Ballistic cannon, eh? State inactive. Well, I certainly hope so. It's lying on the ground. Matter filter. What's this do? Reduces matter cost of firing any weapon by 30%. I think I picked up a few of those. No, I picked up an energy filter previously. That reduces energy cost of firing a weapon. Here. I mean, technically, Squig, I think you're correct. Let's see if I can... Okay, so I could check the alert level. Or I could... And I can also then try and purge the alert level. Blade trap? Record blade trap. Access the informational record and additional record links may be available from within. Sure. Simple trap mechanisms, effectiveness of ferocity, detaching the target. Components is not underestimated, or hostile forces are incapable of rebuilding the field. According to Steam, you have 80 hours in this game and you've never found alien tech. Alright, well, good to know. I mean, how many hours do I have in this game? Before I turned it on today, I had 13.7. How many do I have now? Since I started. 14.2. Oh no, I refreshed. So it was 11.7 before I started today. So not much. I mean, lore is good. Low security? Well, that's good. Disarm a nearby trap, rendering... Oh, a nearby trap array, rendering all of its traps. Okay. There's a lot of options in there. Just gonna back out of that, though. Because security's still low, so... Oh, I should probably activate my leg. There we go. Don't forget to activate leg, chat. Very important. When equipping new leg, remember to activate your new leg. There's another repair unit. System shield. See if I can fix my legs. Let's repair aluminum leg. Let's repair other aluminum leg. We'll have to come back and get them. I'm just going to wait while we let the local non-hostile robots do their thing. Those locate trap things if there isn't anything more specific you're after? Yeah. I mean, it certainly seems like a wise choice. Uh-oh. Roguebot located. Programmers report to Factory 85. Well, I guess that's my cue to get the fuck out. With our newly repaired legs. My matter filter. Man, I really, really wish that new loot icons would stay up for like another 5 seconds. A derelict emerges from the shadows. What are you doing here? Do you not get the... Okay, so I have a personal rule, chat. This goes for all text. When there's text on a screen, you give 1.5 seconds per word. 1.5 seconds per word. Otherwise, I will literally never read any of it. And I really like it when the dialogue boxes pop up, but I'll never read any of those. 1.5 seconds per word. I don't read like a freaking computer programmer. I have trouble reading shit. In the advanced options? No, by default, they should stay up longer. That's what I'm complaining about. Whenever I'm complaining about this shit, by default, they should stay up longer. That being said, if I can change them in advanced options. I also, like, can't read this options menu. So, hold on a second. Let me stare at it for a sec. Because none of this shit is readable. To me. Anyway. Oh, I know that you can press the button. I don't care that you can press the button. I just simply want it to stay visible on screen for longer. That's not too much to ask for, I don't think. That's how you quit, Windatar. I mean... Okay, so for clarity's sake, to read this menu, you want to see how close to my monitor I am right now? I am literally, like, leaned right in to see this shit. I normally sit back here. So I'm all the way up here, like, hunched over my fucking monitor to read this shit. This shit's too goddamn small. This menu could be, like, 5 times the size. So wait, where the heck's this option? Color item labels. Yeah, I give up. I'm just gonna keep bitching. That's my option. I am legally blind, Zillion. Like they're after you, basically it's impossible to shake. This is bad. Maybe since that you're already in the area, you better off sticking together. Don't get me killed when they show up. I need to edit a config file out of the game. Well, then, fine. I still think that's stupid. Like, you should, like, any sane developer who respects people with shitty eyes will give me 1.5 seconds per word. But yes, I did find it in the log. Or even better, let them just stay up until I close the dialog box. But if you must have things that fade out, if you want to assist anybody with shitty eyes, you'll give them 1.5 seconds per word. This game doesn't do anywhere close to that. That's an explosive trap. All right. Well, not gonna hit that. Yeet. Hello, Hobo. We are enjoying Katamari Robotsi, which is basically this video game. Okay, so he's just gonna start shooting me through that guy. Well, I guess we'll just do that then. What is he carrying? Just a shock rifle? Target analyzer. I'll go take your matter. You're glad it finally got voted for. You really, though? I haven't been doing that much complaining about fonts and UI, though. I feel like I should just try to locate traps. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Found 4 traps in 1 array. Map updated. Cool. Whoa! They're literally everywhere. Another informer. Let's just go this way. Since he's probably just going to go report that I exist, most likely. Only a 54% chance to hit. Nope, that wasn't very effective. I mean, you'd be watching NASCAR anyway. It doesn't matter if there's an F1 summer break. Let's be honest, Hobo. You and me both know you'd be watching regardless. Win with 200 hostiles destroyed and without attaching propulsion except for wheels. The Mad Max achievement, eh? I feel like achievement hunting would be really fun in this game. I mean, they're just viruses, so. They're pretty small. Ow. Just gonna... What? You're a friendly. How did I get you? Apparently I have a friendly. Not anymore. This shit seems extremely inaccurate. There's one. That was what was talking to me earlier? Okay, I mean yep, never would have figured that out. I mean, it's dead now, so. I think I'm just going to, get outie. Location, unknown. Cool. I guess this is like a, side path, because it didn't put us down a floor. Does it? Well, I mean, it also removes colors that make other things less obvious, so. That seems safe. Well, I mean, I was looking at my chance to hit, right? My chance to hit was pretty inaccurate. But I was figuring because the bots were small, it had something to do with that. Don't know what that does. Whoa! Hello. Kinda wish I had explosives. Well, I mean, that's a good chance to hit in 95. Ow. Also, I'm hot. Apparently, according to this. Very hot. I've played MechWarrior. I know that overheating is bad. Let's just hope this kills you. No, obviously I didn't bring the cooling you saw earlier. Are you not reading the UI pieces? Instead, you're just stating the obvious and being rude? I'm well aware of what I left behind earlier, yeah? You know, when you make a decision to leave something behind earlier in a video game, do you would you like having a voice in your head that tells you, "Oh, didn't you bring that from earlier?" It's like, well, clearly you were here when I dropped it. Thanks for stating the obvious, Batman. Everybody loves that feeling. I mean, that could have gone worse. Core healing fries itself beyond repair. Well, I mean, I won, though. Didn't I? I mean, I still have a nuclear core, and it doesn't seem to have any damage on it, so... Might do that to you. Well, you don't need to be an outer inner voice for me. Otherwise, you're just going to get yelled at. Which, you know, is totally acceptable, I would say. Just going to not worry too much about who I run into. Oh, I won that. There goes that leg. It's okay, I didn't need it anyway. They dropped one. Man, I hate that all this loot just keeps destroying itself. I'm gonna see how best I can just walk away. Derelict log. Contains intel collected by derelicts. I really would like that, but I'm kind of getting chased by a mosh pit over here. But yeah, no, if you want to offer tips, especially when it comes to things like leaving stuff behind, if you see me doing something, you could suggest I don't do that. But if I make a decision to do something and you point out that it was a bad decision, 5 minutes later, that's just really fucking annoying. So, you're more than welcome to do that, but I will scold you for it. Who needs nuclear cores anyway? I got extras. Good God. Let's chuck out that Gauss cannon. Put a new one in. Well, I mean, but you have this amazing ability, right, Progressor, called Look at My Inventory. Besides, I think we're dead. Because I can't outrun them anymore now that I'm missing a leg. Or at least I wasn't. They were gaining on me. So Methinks that this may be the end of this here. We got you down. Maybe not. Well, we got a leg out of that. It's gonna give us a leg up on the situation, I think. I wouldn't say I pulled it off. We're in pieces. Not sure what that was. Oh, my cannon misfired? Oh, lovely. Oh, I can also throw this shield generator on now, because got extra space. Might as well use it. As well as the recalibrator. All right, yeah, that's something I do want to actually have turned on. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just have the one Gauss cannon. That's it. There's a lot of things here. Also, I don't know if I pulled it off. If anything, I may have just, you know, walked into another round of death. There's another leg, though. I think I can just outwalk them now. Yeah, it seems to be I'm faster than them now that I have an extra leg. Just gonna keep walking away from them. I need some stairs. That looked kind of like stairs, but definitely is not stairs. They are damaging me. Like, it's not like I'm doing this running thing free of charge. Just looking for an elevator. Trying to block line of sight. The old trusty Gauss cannon. Like I said, I played a mech warrior before, so. Exit found. Hallelujah. Maybe not. I don't know, actually. Ooh, scrap. Fuck this shit. So where are we now? Well, this doesn't look much better. Half my shit's broken. I got one gun. I'm gonna throw this core away and put this one in. I got the recalibrator running. So this is trying to repair my shit every turn. So I guess eventually, theoretically, I will get something repaired. You ate something finally. What'd you eat, Squug? What was your food? Was it good food? System corrupted, enemy item, or what? No, energy discharge. The fuck's that mean? 3 p.m. breakfast? Why such a late meal? Did you sleep in? There's more bads there, top left. Aha! Hallelujah. Well, I mean, that's not clear at all, but thanks, Mr. Progressor. Is the chance of something bad happening each turn? Oh, that's great. Let's throw a matter filter on there. And hope that we can find some more weapons, I suppose. We're now on -6. Hallelujah. Okay, so are you just like shut down? What's that? Why are they like so light? Oh, they're broken. Thermal generator generates energy based on a surplus of heat ratio. Huh. If you generate heat, that like eats heat and gives you power. I mean, it's fine, Brick of Clay. Or not Brick of Clay, Mr. Progressor, but it's more like your wording, right? No, that's the wrong button. That's the one I was looking for. What? Where does that go then? Is that a utility? Guess it's a utility. Let's rip that out of there and see if that goes. Okay, it is a utility. Weird. All right. Transmission jammer. Blocks local transmissions from visible hostiles within a range of 8, making it impossible for them to share information about your current position. It also prevents calls for reinforcements and suppresses alarm traps. Well, that seems very useful. That is something I would like. So screw this. Magnetic acceleration cannon. That sounds like a gun. That is indeed a gun. Propulsion hover unit. Like, you gotta remember that, like, everything that I'm saying right now is just a string of what my brain thinks it's interpreting. So if I interpret something wrong, that's totally fine. You're welcome to tell me. But if you word it in a sassy fashion, I will sass back. Because that's just how my brain works. Alright, what the fuck's this mean? You know, I know that that says F001. I read that as fool. Garrison axis, fool. Access door unlocked? What? I don't know what that means. And then manual command lets you like type shit in. But like is better than idiot. Potentially. Depends on the fool and who we're fooling. System guard? What's a system guard? Blocks 12% of negative effects caused by corruption. 12% of, I mean, I guess I'll carry it because I got space in the inventory, but. You want to come across as sassy? Use these. If you're using those smileys, you're going to come across as excessively sassy. That does not require native English speaking to avoid. You want to get sassed at? Use Twitch's smileys. Don't want to get sassed at? Don't bother. I mean, you'll generally be fine. But you're always going to come across as sassy if you're using those smileys. Especially like the winky and just the plain smiley. Stare at that smiley for a bit. And then think about why you don't want to see that every day. Twitch, it's not your fault. It's Twitch's fault. Twitch has the worst smileys in the world. I explained this to you before, Frog. So that's just you being dense at that point. Alright. Reading plain text is totally fine. But, like, the second you have to stare at Twitch's smileys every day, you're gonna wish you didn't have to. Did you see me? Oh, there's my exit. There's also another leg here. So this is really funny. I mean, yeah, I assumed that ARM meant leg, but it says arm leg. Does this mean that it's an arm and a leg? I know it doesn't, but... Your name color stays the same custom even though you haven't had Prime in over a year. Yeah, you keep the same custom color assuming you don't change it. No, I mean, it's an armored leg, but it's just funny that it says arm, leg. It's like it's an arm and a leg. And the coil gun? Well, I'm gonna pick up that armored leg. Hostiles spotted, dispatching, route to terminal F-16. I wish I knew what terminal that was. Maybe there's a way to find out? Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The arm leg. Yeah, gotta love my arm leg. It's better than a leg arm. Very similar to a hand foot. Well, I guess I'm fighting this because you're just at the door, so. Like, that's just gonna shoot the wall. Whoa, that used a lot of matter. Unless I just didn't have a lot to begin with. Yeah, I just didn't have a lot to begin with. Oy vey. I want that matter. Broke something. I think I damaged its leg. Perhaps I should throw on that thermal generator, but I don't know what I'd take off. Let's try putting on that thermal generator in exchange for the transmission jammer. So I'm assuming, if I read this correctly, which maybe I did, it should convert heat. Ow. A robot in my way. Well, I'm super hot, but that's okay. All right. Well, I'm not dead. Still going. But yeah, no. Just to kind of like elaborate, my hatred of Twitch's default smileys has had me like within a few seconds of maybe banning them outright. But I don't know. I've got enough random shit banned from this channel that I need to like make a master list to explain to people why they can't write anything. So not dead is your favorite state of being? I don't know. I've never been dead, so I can't really speak to it. Who knows? Maybe being dead's pretty chill. You never know until you try it, right? Well, I'm currently short on legs, so let's just take more utility. Let's just take more utility. I hope I find more legs. Because, like, I currently have 1 leg and then 2 very damaged legs. So, you know. But how are we doing for first run in, like, fucking years? When, like, I launched stuff to just fiddle with the new fonts and such, it was literally just, like, launch the game and not leave the starting zone, so. As long as Hill doesn't play Justin Bieber on repeat, that's just McDonald's, dude. No, just literally just the default smileys. So just the ones that are like this. It's like if you use the smileys that are those minus the spaces, I will respond with like the maximum sass. Like it's literally just the little gray ones with the shitty little eyeballs. I want to set those on fire and burn them. The problem is like the one that Lorenz forces use, the little like icon, those little ones, and the monkey ones are all fine. Like I got no problems with those. It's literally just the default smileys, the ones that Animal's using. Those things. I hate those things so much. So if you use those, I will always assume it's sass. Always. Always. Force rifle. Well, okay. I'll pick you up. And, you move the Gauss cannon down here and use the force rifle instead. Generates shiz tons of heat. How about the Gauss cannon? What about you? Alright, well. Fortunately, I still got this thing. Let's also chuck on that energy filter just because I have it. And the system guard? What's that even do? Blocks 12% of negative effects caused by corruption. Okay. Serviceable loadout? What the fuck does that mean? Reach a peak rating of 50. Apparently I have a rating of 50. Lads. Also, hello 999 fan. Is that what that's... I literally just hovered over that emoji for the first time ever. That's supposed to be a mood? Like, what? That should just be called emoji underscore kappa. I mean, if they're just text, then I don't care, but like if you literally just like put a space or a nose or whatever in to like make them into classic text, that like that's totally fine. It's literally just the Twitch smileys. All right. Invalid move. Well, I could move there if I'm dedicated enough. Ooh, this is a room I like. I think it's all just targeting computers, though. Imp. Targeting. Imperial? Improvised. Improved! Okay. I might... Pop. I seem to recall you asking about Cogmind once before, 999 fan. I may or may not be correct about that, but fancy seeing you around again. But yeah, what Animal's doing is totally fine. But anyways, I apologize for sassing at you, Progressor. You are totally fine. But I need to find more legs. That should be like priority numero uno right about now. I think is finding more legs. Because I do have this one armored leg, which is great, but these 2 aluminum legs are like about to fucking fall apart. That or like a repair station or something. So I can repair these damn legs. So wait, what's better? The advanced targeting computer or these? I think these are, yeah, these are worse. Okay, well. Record. Caves! Approximately 50% of the subsurface cave systems surrounding the complex 0B1 were incorporated into the initial construction of complex 0B1, but many more remain untouched. Okay. I guess I need to find out the complex 0B1. I also want to know the alert level. That's only a 50% fair attempt. Don't break a leg. I'm trying to not break a leg. So I'm trying real hard. Also, this is the reason I'm playing this right now. This is my Patreon pick. Anybody on my Patreon on the first of every month gets to vote on a game. I usually put 3 in. And they're usually roguelikes. But it's either a game I already own or a game I haven't put enough time into or a game that I've wanted to get into for a while. And a complex is every level. I kind of figured. I'm assuming that's just like from complex level 1. Anyway, but yeah. But yeah, so I will... Devastating spoilers. I mean, I'd already guessed it before you typed it in, so you're fine. Pretty obligatory spoiler. More remain untouched in the caves occupied by Derelict 1. That looks like a Twitch command. It's exclamation point Derelict. The robot's recent activity suggests that there could be more substantial populations deeper in the caves. Womp womp. Alright. Hey, Lake Bear. Great. I'm detected for reading lore. Fuck you, game. New subterranean complex under construction under Leopard. Landing site, providing quicker access to the battle site and the ship itself. The complex is divided into, I can't read this, into 3 levels: materials, factory, and research. Okay, so we went factory then, and research, with the design focused on efficient development and production of advanced defensive forces. Lovely. Well, great. Yeah, it does. I see that. So this has nothing to do with Cogmind, but I think it's really funny. Jupiter Hell lost their overwhelmingly positive reviews again, and the person that reviewed it with a negative review that made them lose it is named Village Idiot. I just think that's funny. It's just really ironic. Very, very ironic. All right. So I'm assuming clicking on these is just going to get me more detected. Primary subterranean facilities below the Fox and Human City, developed over several decades following the deployment of the Project Seraph, and at 2211. Surrounding the complex are cave systems and old mining tunnels now populated by derelicts. Yep. We are officially suspect. Query factory. Mid-levels of the complex OT1 are the majority of fabrication facilities for manufacturing components and assembling robots. All right. Well, hearing doors opening. Just gonna wait in here. If something shows up, something steps into the door, blow them the fuck up. Informer distress signal alerts a nearby ally. Wish I had that transmission jammer equipped right now, but I didn't. And I missed. Not that time. I acquired 30 matter. Sensor array. Enables robots scanning up to a distance of 13. I feel like I need a bigger storage unit, but at the same... Come on! Ow. Hit me in the gun. Ow. I'm hot and slow. I didn't need that leg anyway. Broke the door. All right, let's hope that does something. Man. There we go. Good Lord. All right, kind of short on spare weapons, so I will grab that wave gun because that seems powerful. We'll definitely grab that fishing core off the ground. No matter. There's a heat sink. Should probably also pick that up. I'm also going to pull something off of here. Let's get rid of the system guard. What's corruption at? 0%. Let's get rid of the system guard. Put in that heatsink. I like that you have to power the heatsink. That's funny. What world do you have to power a heatsink? Oh, obviously it's the RGB lights on the heatsink, I would assume, actually, now that I think about it. Test post, please ignore. I am ignoring test post. Successfully ignoring test post. Processing 54321. Consider test post successfully ignored. Yeah, we are into single leg. I mean, to be fair, it is an armored leg. Although I'm kind of thinking about just equipping some treads. Also, hey, Finian. What's up? Also, I'm going to remove the magnetic acceleration cannon and put the wave gun on here. That's a lot of heat, but... Whoa! I saw the trap appear. I think I fell. A hatch slides open and sucks a vortex of air into the floor. Well. Oh no, we need to get out of this place, preferably unseen. I've heard terrible stories about compactors, about what compactors can do if you allow them too close. Maybe we can make it. Does this say shut down all the garbage compactors on the detention level situation? Prototype ballistic cannon. What? But, what about the prototype ballistic cannon? Sag? Broken advanced weapon cylinder? I'm in a trash bin. I think. That's why there's broken shit everywhere. I really want those muffins. I've been watching those muffins that you've been making for the past few days. Whoa! Multi-tile enemy? I didn't know this game had multi-tile enemy. I have a feeling we in trouble. I'm gonna try and walk past him. Good luck there, buddy. Uh-oh. Bleh. I'm just like ripping my shit off me. Well. I mean, I would assume I could. I'm much more concerned about these giant 4-tile boxes that are trapping me in the corner. Goodbye, cruel world. Alert! Foreign system detected. Charging EMP. Excellent. I didn't need my legs anyway. Yeah, I got no weapons equipped anymore because they're just ripping my body parts off me. I got, like, no power either. Can't do anything. I think this is the end of the road for us. Well. I can't even, like, break through walls. Just gonna bash my head into him. Yeah.
Bring out your dead.
Hey, we got the 5K club. I don't know what that means. Wait, what? You can load? Squeeze me? You can save scum in this game? Why would I want to do that? Not bad for a first run. I mean, I died, didn't I? Which is the expected outcome, to be completely honest. .7% of players get to the 5K club, so death is only the beginning. It's like the first achievement that ever break a leg. It's like the first achievement in every roguelike should just be, you died! Congratulations! I think I'm gonna go get a piece of toast. And then we'll start up another run. How's that sound? Does that work for you guys? And then I think if we do another one that lasts about that long, then that'll be me for the day. So I'm just gonna quickly go get me some toast. Until then, chat, could I get a big round of beers? And thank you everybody for hanging out so far. I'm gonna put on some ambient sound, so you guys don't have to sit here in the silence of Cogmind. Back in a minute.